dive. When I dive, I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Ready to go now. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Out here on opening day. Drilled out towards left thing. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left.
Guys, just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now, Anthony Donovan. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Yeah, that's fouled off. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, and stays alive. Got him looking. Out number 2.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Popped up left side. Swanson has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Owen Casey. Bradish back to work. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Gone into the flag court. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. So a man at first. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Left field, way back there.
Just an excellent swing all the way around.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Doubled leading off the ball game. They came around to score the first run of the game. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Cowser balls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop
Dansby Swanson, man aboard now with 1 away. Mitchell Lee, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. Young makes the grab. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one lifted to left. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 on with 2 away. And here is Anthony Donovan.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. One down.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next is the designated hitter, Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Thomas.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Thomas Sajazi. Spits the plate, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
To the right side. Over to Swanson. He turns it, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Sajazi, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Orioles leave 1, and they're down 9-0. Ripped on the ground to second, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Some great baseball history here in Baltimore, and obviously those great teams led by Jim Palmer and the skipper Earl Weaver. Obviously so many great players. Brooks Robinson at 3rd, Frank Robinson back in the day, and then Eddie Murray and Cal. And he'll pull into 2nd safely.
I was told before I came to play in Baltimore that you're going to be around the best fans in baseball. Those names that you mentioned, they had success on the field. I played here 1 year.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 27.
Drilled out towards left center field. Back there. That one is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
I think one of the other things about coming here, they do such a good job of honoring their baseball history. The warehouse out in right field, the statues, really just the entire ballpark reeks of history.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble.
Now batting, number 28.
Anthony Donovan, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He was all over
Now
that one. Nice
first
line drive to the
baseman,
pull
Michael
side,
Bush.
fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, Owen Casey. Shoots a line drive single into right center. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow.
Everything
Now
came
batting,
together for him.
catcher,
Just a
Miguel
solid swing
Amaya.
right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the Orioles.
Now pitching for the
Roansy
Orioles,
Contreras into the game.
number
And with the
34.
big deficit on the scoreboard, he
Roansy
almost has to just put that out of his
Contreras.
mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers. But I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 18-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit, Matt Shaw. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Young makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back after this. Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And that is out of play. Steele ready to fire now. In the air, foul off first. 1 down. Jacob Young, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond, and there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1.
Westburg.
Swing and a ball popped up. Amaya settles underneath it. And that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swanson digs in. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And that one hammered. Going back. And that ball is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 20-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on.
Now pitching for
one
the
down.
Orioles.
Anthony Donovan, the next cup
Number
to hit.
43. Ryan Baker.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And that's a base hit. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We're midway in the 4th. Cubs lead it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this. Baker back to work. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
That's towards center. Young sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Mitchell Lee, the next Cub to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ullman sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. First pitch swinging. Sajazi goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Suzuki pulls it down, and that ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the book.
Leading off for the
And
Cubs,
here is
right
Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya
He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That's to third. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1. Anthony Donovan now at the plate. Oh, that hit him. And he's safe at first. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it. That's out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So now here's the DH, Owen Casey. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now here is Miguel Amaya. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 26-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm.
Now pitching
Coming out for the Orioles, Dylan Coleman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 27-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit?
And that'll do it. In this inning, the long ball was working. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're dialed into the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boo, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. 45. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Caleb Killian, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. And into the box for Baltimore, Oswaldo Cabrera. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
One pitch, one out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Young, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better and stood no chance with the speed running down the line. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs here and a base hit. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top 27-0. Top of inning number 7. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Now batting, number 5.
Mitchell Lee will hit next. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Anthony Donovan. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 30. 1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Michael Busch.
Number 29. Tim Herron.
Short hop liner handled it short. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Owen Casey. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Young brings it in for the third out. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one fouled off. Right through there, got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Suzuki makes the play. That is the inning. This one all set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Herron back to work. That one ripped. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Now
that.
batting,
That pretty much
second
split the
baseman,
zone down the
Matt
middle,
Shaw.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
This one smacked out to left center, and it looks like trouble. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Right down the chute, strike 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop.
And next for the Cubs,
Swanson.
Dansby Swanson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. No outs, runners at first and second. Ripped on a line. Ullman brings it in with a nice running grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in
Now
the gaps.
batting,
They
number
practice
5.
this, and when the game comes,
Ball 4, take the base.
it's always nice to grab